In astrology, we don't believe in the magical wand that it's gonna change your life or manifest it or make you shift timelines from one to the other. We believe in cycles, time, in composition through the planets, through the modalities, through the elements. And everyone has his unique composition, his unique cycle, and his unique timeline. But we have remedies. And these remedies takes understanding, time, and co-creation with the cycles. Let's go back to nature. All of these people, they are believing in manifestation. I ask them, yes, I want you immediately to plant a seed and to show me your power of manifestation, how this seed is gonna become a tree and give me fruit tomorrow. It's okay, I'm not gonna say now in 1 hour. Tomorrow, I'll give you 24 hours. Show me your power of manifestation. Now, don't get me wrong. This is when it's gonna be a bit complicated. I do believe in timeline shifts. I do believe in manifestations. And I played with manifestations. I really played with manifestations. I played with manifestations in an ignorant way and in an aware way, both. But here is the other side of manifestation. You can do your best and manifest something without even asking yourself, is this my highest timeline? Is this what I really want or no? It's like by pure ego. You saw that car or someone has that car and you decided, I want that car too, and I'm gonna manifest it in one way and another. And in this pursuit of this manifestation, you lose your path. And you can get it in one way or another. In one way or another. But once you get it, you're gonna pay the price. You're gonna pay the price. You can co-create with the universe. You can co-create with the energies. You can co-create by understanding yourself. You can co-create by understanding every blockage you have with what you want or what is your highest timeline. Because you can manifest it and you can have it in front of you, but you don't have neither the energetic space or the right frequency or the tools or the wisdom to deal with that. You can manifest a lot of money and then lose it. You can manifest your ideal partner and then you lose it. You can manifest a beautiful house, but then you live in it and you're extremely miserable. And I had all of that. Till manifesting a house by detail. Until now, when I think about that house, it's one of my most miserable times. I was unable even to see it or to witness its beauty or the sea view or whatever. Now when I go back to the pictures, like, I can't believe I was in this beauty and I was crying daily and I was in a dark room. Not even enjoying this view. But that house, I manifested it. And I manifested it within 1 month and there was a price and I paid it. And then I was completely miserable in it. Co-creation. And since everyone is talking about manifesting and we are seeing a bunch of privileged people who are like manifesting a house, instead of renting it for 2,000 euros, they rented it for 1,500 euros from an indigenous person who's like completely broke and need money, and this is why he gave away those 500 euros, which means everything for him but means nothing for the other person, and then label it as manifestation and like, I'm living in abundance in a country in Asia or whatever. And these people who already has privilege, who already doesn't know what does it mean to start from zero and then go to the extreme of changing your beliefs, your frequency, your relationship to money, to manifest something completely different. and then teach it as manifestation. Worse than that is blaming the other people and saying who are not doesn't have this privilege, who are not obeying to the system, and saying like, he's not that powerful, he can't manifest this, he's going through financial troubles, he's going through this, through that, so no, he's not that magical healer. Astrology brings you back to reality. Even money has cycles. You have cycles of big money and cycles of low money, and every cycle has its teaching. And honestly, after going through my low cycle of money, this is when I understood, wow, I was privileged. Yeah, I wasn't that privileged, but I was really privileged. And maybe not privileged in extreme amounts of money, but I was very privileged in comfort. I was privileged in my own country. I was privileged, and I needed to learn through this, and I needed to learn how to manage this. And learning through the lows, this is when I realized my mistakes, when I had because when you have 10,000 euros, you're not gonna count the $10 or $100, euros and dollars, 10 euros or 100 euros. But if all of you have is 100 euros, this is when you're gonna learn how to count it. This is when you're gonna learn the wisdom how to manage it and where to invest it. This is when you become aware of each penny you invest. The same thing when you have low health. This is when you're gonna start appreciating and start acknowledging, hey, all I can do is 2 hours of movement, instead of having the privilege of I can move here, I can move there, I can dance, I can skip a meal, I have a young body, I have a strong body, and I can do all of that. And then all of a sudden you have a health problem, you don't have that capacity anymore, and you start being aware. And this is where you learn discernment. The same thing with your energies. When your money low and your physical body is low, this is when you realize where you're wasting your energies. And wow, and I've been through this. And this is when I realized when I'm investing in the wrong people, where I'm investing in the wrong places, where I'm investing in wrong causes, where I'm investing in the wrong communication, where before I could have 1 hour communication with a friend, and being there, the free healer. Now I'm having such a low energy, and I have a client, and I have things to do, and I have money problems, so I will rather invest that 1 hour in something that will be profitable. And it's not that I would rather, I don't have a choice. Or I will waste that energy into this draining person, and then I will have nothing left to take care of myself. Honestly, in all of these cycles in all of these, I don't know how to call it, whitewashed spirituality, privileged spirituality, Delulu spirituality. The best phases we learn through and the best cycles we learn through are the cycles of low, are the cycles of lack, not the cycles of abundance. No. And you're really on the path if you are struggling through these lows. And to finish, if you're really on the spiritual path, if you're really generational breaker, if you're really against the system, being abundant and being wealthy fast and constantly is the reward of the system. how can you expect the system that you are fighting, that if you are really fighting it, to give you a reward? And a fast reward and a constant reward. So if you're really generational breaker, a witch, a curse breaker, as everyone is pretending to be, a light worker, as everyone is so proud to be, and giving themselves that label, accept this price. Accept that you're gonna be against the system, accept that you're gonna pay the price, accept that you're not gonna have an acknowledgement. Not from people, not from friends, not from family, not from anyone who's in the system. Accept that your acknowledgement is gonna come from 1% who's doing the same path. Accept that your true clients, your true people, the people who will help you in that path of abundance, they are 1% of this. Not the majority. 1%. And daily you're gonna be dealing with the other 19%, 99%. And this is why I created Ifrit Tribe. Because I was very lonely in my path. Very lonely in my path. Very lost in my unique path, with my values, with my struggles, in a world where it's privileged people and privileged white people, they're just telling you manifest your way out of it. And if you don't manifest it, there's something wrong with you. Or you're not really healer, or you're not really powerful, or you don't have that energy, or change your path, or go back to the system. Because those 1%, we are lost in this. So let's gather, let's be together, let's align with the path, let's support each other, and let's remind each other that we are not alone.